Hi great people, you are all welcome to Delicious Kitchen. Lovelies, we are making vegetable soup today. This method is perfect for any kind of vegetable you want to cook. It is perfect for spinach, for water leaf, for ugu, any kind of vegetable you can use for this method, and you're going to love it. Don't let me talk much, let's get it started. That is the assorted meat I'll be using today. It's still frozen, yes. I've added diced onion into it now. That is salt, curry, thyme, oregano, seasoning mix, and of course seasoning cube. Yes. So I added some water into it. It's now time to cover and boil until tender. So let's check it again. Of course, you have to check it occasionally until it is tender to your desired. So I'm removing some of the tripe that I have in the meat stock. That is shaki. I'm just going to allow this 4 pieces of shaki to cool down, and I will now cut it into chunk sizes, just small pieces. So while you are eating your vegetable soup, that is when you'll be seeing all the small tripe in between your vegetables. So I keep that aside. I'll be using dried fish as well, and I'm just going to pour some salt on it now to clean it. Is what we are doing now. It's to clean this dried fish, and I'll be adding some water into it. So I'll soak it for about 2 to 5 minutes. I'll be using bell pepper for the pepper mix, that is tatashi. I'll be using onion and habanero pepper. We need to mix everything together, and it has to be roughly blended. All right, that is my roughly blended pepper mix. Pour your palm oil into the pot you'll be using, heat up the oil, and then add the pepper mix into the palm oil. It's now time to cook for about 20 to 30 minutes. After cooking this for about 20 minutes, I stir it again, occasionally wanting to be stirring it. All right, so it's now time to add the washed dried fish, and I added more chili flakes because I want it to be spicy. I love my vegetable soup spicy. That's the reason why I added the chili flakes into it. And that is the shaki. The shaki we cut into small pieces. I've added it into the pepper mix now. I'm adding crayfish powder, seasoning, locust beans, and of course the meat broth. That is the meat stock. The water we used for boiling the assorted meats is what I've just added into it now. So I give it a good mix again, and I'll be using the smoked fish that I have at home. Just only this one piece I found in my freezer, so I added it into the pepper mix to boost the flavor. Smoked fish is perfect for vegetable soup. So now I cover and cook. Voila, look at it. It looks super yummy. We've been cooking this for about 12 to 15 minutes, and you can see the palm oil on top of the sauce. I'm super okay with it at this stage. So it's now time to add those boiled meat into it. You can just use a spatula just to press down those meat. Be careful with the fish, don't let it scatter. So I'm just going to simmer it for about 5 minutes. After that, it's time to remove the fish. Lovelies, if you noticed, I haven't added salt into this. Majority of those things that we use contain salt, like locust beans, meat broth, the meat stock we added into it contains salt. Even the smoked fish I added into it also contains salt. So at this stage, it's now time to taste for salt and adjust. Give it a good mix. We are almost done. Now get your vegetable. I'm using kale. Like I've said, you can use spinach, you can use water leaf, you can use ugu. I'm using kale. This is what is available, and I need to rock it well. Now add it into it and mix it thoroughly. That's the reason why I said you need to remove your smoked fish if you want to leave it whole like that. So it's now time to mix it well. That is it. Now simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes. That is what you're going to have. Now get the swallow. How are you going to rock this? Are you going to eat this with rice, or with amala, or with eba, or with fufu? Guys, I'm rocking mine with pounded yam. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you. Please remember to leave a comment, like, share. See you next time. Bye-bye.